your hands up and fill the next cup. Let's get this started again. Wake up, rub the eyes, another new day and it's no surprise. I lost my phone, my keys, my car, I left my wallet at the bar. Tie shoes, swig some booze, another new day, got nothing to lose. I can't remember her name, I think this show's all to blame. If it's only gonna be for tonight, let's set this party right. So throw your hands up and fill the next cup. Let's get this started again. Let's get this started again. Let's get this started again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live in Mexico City, Mexico for the last Smackdown Live here, part of the international tour. And guys, we have a stacked episode here in Mexico. So let's see what's going on in this episode of Smackdown Live. All right, Ace Army, kicking off this episode, we have a number one contenders match.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring at a combined weight of 580 pounds. The team of Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed.
You guys are looking at Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa, a newly established tag team here in the tag division. But they have big opportunities here against a tag team for a number one contender shot at DIY at WrestleMania. Will they capitalize? And there are their opponents, Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther, Imperium. And guys, Gunther getting a shot at the tag team titles possibly if him and Ludwig can win this match. It's interesting to see Gunther in this predicament. But I know one thing, he doesn't back down from any sort of championship opportunity.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 470 pounds. Ludwig Kaiser and Gunther Imperium.
All right, Ace Army, who is walking out of Mexico City, Mexico as the number one contender for DIY's Tag Team Championships? Will it be that Team Imperium, or will it be the team of Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa? All right, the bell has been rung, and look at this, a Gunther chop already to start off this match. And Ludwig is in trouble. Gunther with an up. And look at this, a nice reversal from Bronson Reed with the chop of his own. And now look at the strength of the man known as Big Bronson Reed. And here comes a tag team effort from their team, a newly established team, like I mentioned earlier. These two aligned themselves with one another after they were both not successful with winning the Intercontinental Championship months prior to this. And now they have earned a tag team title opportunity if they can win this. So that is huge for the team of Sikoa and Reed. We have seen in multiple matches with them before that they have joined each other as managers. They have distracted their opponents. And this is the first time we are seeing matching gear and a matching entrance for those two men. And it seems like it is going very well for their first go at a tag team match officially as a pair. They do not have a name yet, it seems, because you would have saw it on the nameplate, but the matching gear and the matching entrance says it all. And not many people can make Gunther bleed, and they did that within the first 5 minutes of this matchup. And I guess that makes sense. The red on their gear symbolizes blood, and they want to make everybody bleed. This would be huge for them if they can win this match. Great counter from Gunther. Turning things around. Seeing what he can do. Oh my god, what a lariat. Tag made. Here comes Ludwig Kaiser, getting his first go in this match, and now a takedown. And now Bronson Reed down, but Kaiser with a nice springboard there. Too big Bronson Reed into a cover. 2, kick out at 2, and a nice kick there from Solo. Shot from Kaiser. And now look at this, working on the arm now is one half of Imperium. We know in the last Smackdown Live episode 1 week ago from today, we know by the thumbnail, it said Ludwig Kaiser is working his way up, and he definitely is. He is getting a tag team title opportunity if he can win this match alongside the leader of Imperium, Gunther. I guess time will tell and to see if these two can knock off the team of Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa, and what a powerbomb there from the ring general. Kick out at 2 from Bronson Reed. That was the finishing move of Gunther that Bronson Reed just kicked out of, and the crowd loving this, chanting tag team wrestling here in Mexico. And a nice counter there from Reed, and a clothesline connects. Reed now tired, giving Solo Sikoa a chance so he can rest. And a senton right in the middle of the ring, going for a cover is Sikoa now. 1, 2, kick out at 2 in Ace Army. 1 week from tomorrow, WrestleMania Night 1 kicks off here in the 2K25 season. The 3rd annual WrestleMania pay-per-view that we see every year that we enjoy. 7 matches each night. And guys, that is going to be really good. So do not miss that. So make sure you're subscribed. Join the Ace Army. We are trying to hit a 700 subscriber goal by that date. So keep that in mind. But Bronson Reed now going up top. The Auszilla looking to fly, and he connects with his finisher, the Tsunami. And Ludwig Kaiser is there to break it up. And it has been a minute since we last saw a traditional 2-on-2 tag team match here in Universe Mode. It usually has been a tag team tornado match, but due to time, and I guess the GM Stephanie McMahon thought this was the appropriate way to do a #1 contenders match. So we'll see what happens with the rest of this match. Hoping for something good. Sikoa now with the leg drop, connecting to Gunther. And he is looking for a spike. Solo charging it up. Solo, Samoan spike to Gunther. Gunther is in trouble. The cover from Solo to put him away. And they are #1 contenders. Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa do it. Oh, there's the champions. That is who they are facing at WrestleMania. And look at this. DIY blindsiding them with their tag team title belts. Wow. You thought all of this was over? You think Sami Zayn has my number because of 2 wins over me? Think again. Good for you, Sami, but I'm still standing here, and I'm not done with you. So take a look, Sami, because that ambulance behind me is not just decoration for this promo. That's your ride out of WrestleMania. You got lucky before. You survived, but luck runs out at the grandest stage of them all. I don't want a wrestling match. I don't want rolls. I want destruction. So with this ambulance behind me, we are going to make things an ambulance match, because this time Brock Lesnar will defeat Sami Zayn, and I will take your ass to Suplex City and end the underdog from the underground for the foreseeable future. All right, everybody, coming your way next, we have triple threat women's action here on Smackdown Live, and starting it off is the Valkyrie herself, Lyra Valkyria. Huge opportunity here for Lyra.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
All right, everybody, let's see who Lyra Valkyria is taking on here in this triple threat match on the second to last Smackdown Live of the 2K25 season. And here comes one of the women involved in this triple threat match. Giulia has arrived in Mexico City, Mexico.
Your opponents. First, from Tokyo, Japan, Giulia.
All right, there are two women that made their way down to the ring already, but let's see who the third one is here on this episode of Smackdown Live. And lastly is the prodigy, Roxanne
And
Perez.
from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
All right, guys, we have a stacked triple threat coming your way. We are looking at three of the most underrated women in the women's division here on the Blue brand. But who is going to walk away as the winner? Because there can only be one woman to win this match. All right, the bell has been rung and this triple threat is officially underway. Great counter there from Perez. And now look at this, a tag team effort from Giulia and the prodigy. Taking down Lyra, and now an overhand chop, and Roxanne Perez with a nice takedown there. And guys, I guarantee you, you are looking at a future women's champion here in one of these three women, if not all three, next season. Depending what brand they go to, whether that is WCW Nitro or WWE SmackDown Live, I can see any of them being a women's champion in that brand and showcasing how good they are for everyone watching. Giulia now taking down the prodigy with a nice move there to Perez. And now look at this, Lyra Valkyria looking for a Hurricane Rana. She connects, and now a running double axe handle there to the spine of Perez. And a springboard splash connects, and now a cover. Early on in this match, Lyra trying to end it quick, and Giulia breaks it up by running back into the squared circle. Here comes an Irish whip, a big hammer throw there, knocking Lyra out of the equation for now. And now here comes an early counter from Giulia. Kick out one from Perez. Lyra coming back in. Giulia not letting Lyra Valkyria get any more offense right now. And a nice knee right to the midsection. Landing a big shot there. Definitely hurts, guys. I can tell you that. Oh, I don't know what that was. And oh my God, a missile drop kick from Lyra Valkyria to Giulia. And now following it up with an elbow. And now the little tag team effort from the prodigy and Lyra. And also, Ace Army, keep in mind that in triple threat matches, there are no disqualifications. So any of these three women could very well go outside the ring and find a weapon to use at their disposal. But Lyra now looking for a Russian leg sweep there to Lyra, or to Roxanne, excuse me. And now some big strikes there and a nice drop kick there from Giulia. Giulia with an Irish whip now. And look at this. Oh my God, a headbutt connects. Kick to the midsection from Lyra Valkyria. And Lyra hoisting up Giulia, looking for an inverted powerbomb on the turnbuckle. And she connects. And look at Roxanne, the first woman to grab a weapon. And she has a sledgehammer in hand. What is she going to do? Who's she going to hit it with? Oh, she hits Lyra Valkyria. And Lyra is eating that sledgehammer right to the rib cage. And a cover from Perez to Giulia. Early on in this match, still a kick out at one from Giulia. Roxanne now staring down her opponent, one of her opponents. Oh, misses the drop kick there. Costly mistake there from the prodigy. Irish whip from Giulia, and now Lyra grabbing a kendo stick, but not going to use it because look at this. Giulia was looking for something big, and she connects with that big move. Nice move there to the hardest part of the ring, which is the ring apron. And now all three women outside on the floor. And Giulia, look at this maneuver, connecting. And oh boy, Roxanne Perez right now, I guarantee you, is in a world of hurt. And into the steel steps goes Giulia. Irish whip. Lyra Valkyria taking Giulia closer to the ring ramp right now. We'll see how long that lasts. But Oh boy, Roxanne is not done with the sledgehammer. She's taking it to the outside and hits Giulia right in the back. And Lyra is trying to celebrate and taunt, but that is why you never taunt, ladies and gentlemen, because of stuff like that. Nice little move there from Roxanne. Let me get a better angle for you guys. And a super kick there connects from the Prodigy. And Roxanne blowing a kiss to Giulia after she hit that brutal kick to the face. Who is going to walk away with the win? I can see all of these women getting a win here. And oh, I thought we were going to see Lyra go into that LED ring post. But I'm trying to get a wide shot, guys, right now, so you guys can see everything that is happening here in this matchup, because there is so much chaos in triple threat matches. Okay, there's some knees connecting from Giulia, taking down Lyra. And Lyra right now is looking like the weak link. I feel like the other two women... Oh, a nice bow there from the Prodigy. And an overhand hit there. And the kendo stick does not come into the equation just yet. And look at this. Giulia with a serious amount of strikes. And as soon as I say that, Lyra Valkyria bounces back with a big move there. An Irish whip. And guys, there are no countouts. That is why our referee, Jessica Carr, has not counted yet, if you were wondering. Lyra still trying to taunt. Another costly mistake. And a great sequence there from the Prodigy once again. Giulia going back into the ring. And Roxanne Perez staring her down, seeing if she wants to come into the ring, and she does. Back in the ring we go for two of the women. And Giulia looking for something big here. Hoisting her up, dropping her down. The cover from Giulia. 1, 2, and Lyra breaks it up, but she takes down Jessica Carr in the process. The official is down. And what are we going to see here? Lyra, I don't think, seems to realize that the referee is down, because Giulia is right there. I think she knows for sure, because she is the one that got her pin broken up. Oh, what a DDT from Giulia. And Lyra is in deep, deep water right now, trying to swim. She is currently drowning as we speak. And oh my God, spiking the head of Lyra into the mat. And there she goes. Only two stand in the middle of the ring right now. Lyra rocked, trying to regain some consciousness. She comes back in the ring following that big move. And look at this. Lyra, oh my God, drop kick to the back, connects. And Giulia was stumbling for days there. Nice drop kick there on the outside. And all three women trying to win this match, because they know for sure they do not have a guaranteed title shot at WrestleMania 1 week from Saturday, where WrestleMania kicks off for WrestleMania Night 1 with 7 matches of action-packed action. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. It is going to be very good. And that night will be headlined by John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship. That is breaking news too. Nobody knew but you until now. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss any Universe Mode upload. And we are coming very close to the 2K26 season. And I will have an announcement regarding the WWE 2K26 Universe Mode draft upload at the end of this episode. I will post a little graphic, as we have seen me do before, when the 2K26 Universe Mode draft will take place. I believe I announced an original date, but I changed it, so just bear with me. Oh my God, what a shot there from Giulia. We're going to go back to the match and worry about the present, because we still have this episode of Smackdown Live, next week's Smackdown Live, one more Nitro, and both days of WrestleMania to go before we can get to the new season. And what an enziguri there from Lyra, trying to put her away in a cover. 2. Oh. Giulia breaking it up. Kick to the midsection, trying, but the Prodigy is in the way. Oh, I guess Roxanne's just going to eat it. And Lyra Valkyria, overhand chop. And look at this, a nice little combo from Lyra. Trying to get a big win here. But counter from Giulia. Giulia looking for something big. Hoisting her up, dropping her on her head on the mat. The cover. Here comes Roxanne. She's pumped up, breaks it up. And Perez hoisting her up. Irish whip. And a Luthaz press connects from the Prodigy. Roxanne now looking for a neck breaker. Counter from Lyra. Lyra turning it around into her own sit-out neck breaker. And Lyra hoisting up Giulia. Look at this. Lyra trying to end things. In the cover. 1, 2. Oop, that's a 1.9. That was basically a 2. Kick out at 1.9 from Giulia. And look at Perez. Maybe looking for pop rocks. Oh no, she's going for a crossface. The crossface to Lyra. What a win this would be, and she does win it. Wow.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
What a win for the Prodigy. You know, at the Royal Rumble, history was made. That was my first ever appearance in Universe Mode history. And I didn't come all this way just to be a moment. I didn't step in that ring just to check a box and disappear. No, I came back for something bigger. I came here for WrestleMania. So every woman in that Smackdown Live locker room, you better listen closely. I don't care who you are, what you've done, or what title makes you special. If you prove that you belong on the biggest stage of them all, step up. Because I'm not waiting in line. I'm not asking permission. I am looking for a WrestleMania match. So whoever steps up to the challenge, confront me next week on SmackDown Live, because it's going to be a great match when you step in the ring with me at WrestleMania this season. All right, guys, up next, we have another match in the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Blake.
All right, guys, Blake Monroe, known as the Glamour, making her way down to the ring here once again on SmackDown Live. She is scheduled to go one-on-one with the fearless Nikki Bella here in this episode. And guys, if you missed it, in last week's episode, Blake Monroe actually distracted the role model Bayley following her match against Ivy Nile. So Blake Monroe is back in singles action following that distraction that she caused to Bayley, and now she has a chance to defeat the Hall of Famer Nikki Bella. But speaking of Bella, let's see her now. And there she is, the Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella. Great to see Nikki.
And her opponent from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki Bella.
Also, what happened last week on SmackDown Live, we saw the SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, call out Nikki Bella to a WrestleMania match for her championship. So at WrestleMania next weekend, we are seeing Nikki Bella versus Rhea Ripley for that title. But let's start this one-on-one match. All right, the bell has been rung, and Nikki Bella starting it off with a drop kick. And now look at this. Both women interlocked with one another to see who gets the best of the other one. And also, fun fact, whenever Blake Monroe made her singles debut back on episode number 79 against Io Sky, she unfortunately came up with a loss. So Blake Monroe needs this win if she wants to prove herself as a worthy competitor for any future championship, whether that is somehow for the SmackDown Live Women's Tag Team titles, if she gets added possibly to Nikki Bella's match at WrestleMania, or during the 2K26 season. So we'll have to see if Blake Monroe can prove herself here against a Hall of Famer. Great counter there from Nikki. And now a leapfrog in, a nice takedown there from the Fearless one. And now Nikki Bella with some big punches here to the Glamour, connecting very well, and a slap to the face following that sequence. Kick to the face from Monroe. Bella rolling out of the way, and a Luthaz press here from Blake Monroe. The London native now trying to think of what she can do to put away Nikki. There is a bunch of things she can do, but will she pull them out? This is one of the ones I was just going to say. A springboard dropkick connects there to Bella. Cover. 1. Kick out at 1. Charles Robinson is our official once again here on today's episode of SmackDown Live. He officiated the first match where Bronson Reed and Solo Sikoa became #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. So I don't know what night yet, but at WrestleMania we will be seeing Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed versus DIY for the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles. So keep that in mind. That is the match is also going to be on the WrestleMania card alongside Nikki Bella and Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. And also CM Punk versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. Punk will be putting his title on the line against the Men's Royal Rumble winner this season. And how fitting that was. How awesome of a moment it was for John Cena to win that, because this is his last season going into the abyss if he can win or lose. Nice little takedown there from Nikki Bella. And now these two are very close to the ring ramp. You guys can see most of Blake Monroe's body is starting to go up it, but an Irish whip and a nice toss there. And Bella has an edge right now. Although she's busted open, you guys can see on her face, she is still fighting really well. But here comes the Glamour back in this match with a counter now, seeing what she can do. And speaking of WrestleMania, we also saw the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar early on in this episode challenge Sami Zayn to a match at WrestleMania in an ambulance match. We are still waiting to hear back from Sami Zayn regarding that. Wait, what's that? Yeah. Okay. I'll let them know. Guys, I just got word in my headset that we are going to hear from the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, next week on SmackDown Live, in the final SmackDown Live of the season, regarding Brock Lesnar's call out. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you do not miss that announcement as well, because that will shape up WrestleMania like crazy. Guarantee you that. That would be the third time those two men go one-on-one with each other. But in an ambulance match, that's something. Irish whip. And now a stomp to the arm from Nikki Bella. And Nikki might have this win if she can land a big move and possibly win via countout. Irish whip. And back in it goes Blake Monroe and Nikki Bella to follow. Cover from Nikki now on the outside. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from the Glamour. Nikki getting her up now. And look at this. Monroe looking for a roll-up. Kick out at 1 from the Hall of Famer. And Nikki mistimes her attack there. And same with Blake. Monroe hoisting her up, dropping her down. That was like a fireman's carry position into a cutter. Very well executed. Kick out at 2 from Bella though. Kick to the midsection. And now look at this. Double underhook DDT connects from the Glamour to put away the Fearless. And she almost did a kick out at 2 from Nikki Bella. And the crowd chanting women's wrestling here in Mexico City. And this is the last SmackDown Live part of the international tour. Next Friday, we will return back to the U.S. to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, where the 2K24 Universe Mode season came to a close. So we'll see what happens next Friday on the last SmackDown Live before Mania. But before we get there, we have to focus on the present, and we are having a great match between the Glamour and the Fearless. Monroe now going up, and a diving elbow drop this time, breaking the count. So we are back at 1 instead of 6. And here comes an Irish whip at the count of 2. In Monroe, taunting on the apron. All right, back in the ring we go. Monroe trying to think of what she can do next, but a counter there from Nikki Bella into a drop kick, knocking down Blake. She is in trouble right now, but I guarantee you Nikki Bella will not back down no matter what. Monroe hoisting her up, has the fireman's carry position, dropping her down in the middle of the ring. Shoulders are down, the Glamour trying to get the win here, and a kick out at 2 from Nikki Bella. Every time Blake Monroe has a cover, she is moments away from defeating the Hall of Famer, and what a win this would be for her in her career if she can knock off Nikki. Ever since Nikki Bella made her return back to Universe mode after being absent since 2K23, she has put on some classics because her return at Survivor Series was one of the best moments of the season, and what a kick there from the Glamour. And Blake is not done. Look at this. She is kicking the dust in to the Hall of Famer. And now Monroe saying it is time to go to sleep. And look at this, saying night-night to Nikki Bella. Monroe telling her to get up. Counter from Nikki. And Bella hoisting her up, dropping her down. And Blake Monroe in trouble. The cover from the Hall of Famer. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from the Glamour. And what a match this has been here on this episode of Smackdown Live. Counter from Monroe with some kicks to the thigh of Bella, and a sling blade connects there into a cover of her own. Monroe trying to get the win over the bloodied Bella, and a kick out at 2 from Nikki Bella. This is what we're going to have to see out of Nikki Bella when she faces Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 1 week from this weekend. And a nice double underhook DDT once again from the Glamour, trying to put her away, and she does. What a win for the Glamour, Blake Monroe. And oh my God, look at this. Bayley is back following her match last week, and now she is cheap-shotting Blake Monroe and Nikki Bella. And guys, I guess this is revenge. Oh, AJ Lee, you come back, make your big Universe Mode debut at the Royal Rumble, and you suddenly think you run this division. Let me make something very clear. It doesn't matter that you showed up at the Royal Rumble. One moment doesn't make anything. Because I have been working my ass off in this women's division this whole season. And now you want a match at WrestleMania? No. You're not looking at the hot mess anymore. You're looking at Miss Canada. And Miss Canada does not wait in line. She takes what she wants. So AJ, at WrestleMania, I will challenge you. But before we get there, next week, it will be a tag team match. Me and a partner of my choosing against you and a tag team partner of your choice. Because I don't want to beat you. I want to embarrass you before WrestleMania even begins. So get ready, AJ. Your little debut will just be spoiled by Miss Canada, Chelsea Green.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Adam Cole.
All right, Ace Army, it is finally main event time here on the second to last Smackdown Live of the 2K25 season. And you guys are looking at Adam Cole, baby. This man came from not being drafted this season to putting on a pretty decent season despite that. And in this main event match, he is going toe-to-toe with the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. So, let's see the Scottish psychopath now. And there is Drew McIntyre. New look, too. New shirt and new attire for the Scottish psychopath.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, 154 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre!
All right, everybody. Who is going to walk away with the win? Will it be Drew McIntyre or will it be Adam Cole, baby? And the bell has been rung, and this match is officially starting now. Both men very similar if you think about it this season. Both have had chances to win the WWE Championship throughout. Adam Cole had chances against the ring general Gunther when he was champion, because if you recall, Adam Cole's first match back to Universe Mode after the 2K24 season was against Gunther for the WWE Championship, because the GM Stephanie McMahon saw him as a worthy opponent. And then we know Drew McIntyre has had his fair share at opportunities against, I believe, Gunther at one point in time when it was either a triple threat match or something like that. And he has definitely had his opportunities against the current champion, CM Punk. It's kind of crazy that we have went through a whole season with there only being 2 WWE champions. Gunther started off as WWE champion, and CM Punk defeated him very early on in the series and still is WWE champion here, because we know he will be facing John Cena at WrestleMania. And look at this strength from the Scottish Psychopath. We got to get back to this match and move on from that topic and focus on what's going on in the middle of our SmackDown Live ring. And Drew McIntyre, with a diving elbow drop, connects. Adam Cole is slow to get up right now. He is using the ropes to help him out. And a nice counter there from Adam Cole. Coming back into the ring now, a kick to the midsection, chop to the chest, and Drew fights it back with one of his own. Irish whip, and look at this, a spine buster connects. Drew getting out of the way there, and now a kick to the midsection, and Drew looking for a future shock. Maybe not. And Adam Cole with the counter. What's he looking for? Hoisting him up. Oh, drops him right on the knee. Guys, keep in mind, after this match, we will have an announcement regarding the WWE 2K26 Universe Mode Draft via a lower third graphic that will pop up regardless of who wins. And look at this, McIntyre with a nice slam there. Adam Cole connects with a big kick there to the face. And guys, that might be it. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Adam Cole. Cole was looking for a running boom kick there. He connected with it, but a near fall does not put away the Scottish Psychopath yet. And he connects with another big kick to the face. Drew McIntyre is in a world of hurt right now. And Cole with a nice running attack there. McIntyre is in shambles as of now. Can he turn things around? Both men, as of right now, left off the WrestleMania card for this season. They are trying to prove why they can get on that card. So we'll see what happens with these two men in this match. They're putting on a nice main event so far for us here in Mexico City, Mexico. And a nice little move there from Adam Cole in the corner. Cole now going from the back and a nice kick to the spine. Adam now going to the top rope, looking for something here. A knee strike connects, and he's hoisting him up. Punch to the face. And oh God, dropping him right on the knee. McIntyre's back has been in a lot of pain in this match. I can just see it. But Cole looking for something. Kick to the middle. Ooh, counter. Drew looking for Claymore, but Cole with a nice counter there. And Adam Cole looking for another super kick to the face of McIntyre, and it connects. Drew McIntyre is not in a good position. Another kick to the face. And look at this, a suplex into a cover, but the big, long legs of McIntyre forcing a break. Irish whip, and a nice big boot right to the face once again from Cole into a cover to put away McIntyre, and a kick out at 2 from the Chosen One. Cole looking for another super kick here, and it connects. And Adam Cole connecting with super kicks left and right, big kicks left and right. And it's just been bad for McIntyre here in this episode of SmackDown Live. Another kick and just another one. Adam Cole is just having a great showing here in Mexico for all of these Mexicans watching live. Adam Cole now looking for something, a suicide dive right in front of the front row. Great move there from Adam Cole, baby. Cole now Irish whipping Drew back into the middle of the ring. And now he is taunting, looking for his next move. Don't know what he's thinking. But oh, look at that, a little fake there from Cole. Irish whip into the corner. And now, oh boy. I thought Adam Cole was looking for a Panama Sunrise. Maybe not. And look at this, though. Throws Drew McIntyre's shoulder right into the LED ring post. And guys, if Drew McIntyre had his elbow pad on the other arm, that might have helped him withstand some of the damage he just took to the arm. Into the corner he goes. Adam Cole looking for something huge here. What's he looking for? Cole looking for something. Adam, don't do this. Looks like possibly a superplex, and it is superplex to Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre gets up fairly easy, courtesy of the ropes. And Adam Cole is just continuing this assault, just not stopping at all. Adam Cole with now another Irish whip to the corner. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Adam Cole looking for the Panama Sunrise. It connects. That is the secondary finisher of Adam Cole, baby. Going for the cover. 2, 3. Adam Cole with a dominant win over the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. What a win for Cole. Good for him. But guys, that is all we have time for here on this episode of SmackDown Live. And oh God, that's Kenny Omega, the best bout machine, with the kendo stick, attacking Adam Cole following that great match he just had. And now he's talking shit. What the hell does this mean?